call law, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Israel, aka the Apostle of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, actually, what the hell? Okay, so regular day, usual. Obviously, America's about to be destroyed and third world coming quickly. It's a lot of things happening. It's a lot of things happening. I'm talking about it's a lot of things happening now. It's like getting to the point now where Esau is about to be very, very overwhelmed. And they're already really overwhelmed already, especially what's going on over there in the Middle East. But let's look at what's going on over here. You still got all this AI stuff. You got a lot of things that's putting a real strain on America's existence. Because why? Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI said he was going to destroy this place. So before it's destroyed, he's going to do what? It's going to be getting destroyed more and more until it's no more. Okay, basically Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is breaking America down, and America in the scriptures, according to the scriptures, is the daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great. Okay, so there's plenty of videos, brothers, apostles, men that preach this truth on the YouTube to learn about the daughter of Babylon if you need to know, man. But just know that from what I'm saying right now, the daughter of Babylon is America. Okay, and the daughter of Babylon was destined and prophesied. The Lord set out from the beginning for it to be destroyed. It wasn't supposed to be an everlasting kingdom. This is something that's playing out from the book of Genesis, when Esau was to get the fatness of the earth. But what? He was going to get it through the sword. And look what he's doing now, brandishing his blessing, brandishing his weapon. Okay, but aside from that, let's look at the digital things again, because the MOTB is a part of the digital transition of the currency, and that's also last days prophecy. That's also one of the last day prophecies of Esau's king before Esau's kingdom goes down. Okay, the MOTB, the third woe, Jacob's trouble. Those are the three-headed monster. That's the three-headed monster, along with other prophecies that have already come to pass or about to come to pass. Because the kingdom being established of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is prophecy. It's spoke about in the scriptures. That hasn't happened yet, and it's also things spoke about in the scriptures that happened already. Know what I mean? But because what is the scripture? What did the Lord call it? It's the book of life, and the Lord has you can't number his years. Okay. So I'm gonna read this one little snippet. So it says, since last May, companies have attributed more than 4,600 job cuts to AI. So almost a year ago, a little under a year now, cuts to AI. It says particularly in media and tech. In media and tech. Of course, see, these are things that it's not manual labor. That's what AI is going to do. And eventually, they might want to get some shit for these, for the construction workers. And, they were trying to get the 3D printed houses. They're trying to get rid of all working humans, have the world be run, just like in the movies, have the world digitally. And then you have to rely solely on them for your income. Because there's going to be no more jobs. Because the Lord said what? The grinding shall cease and the grinding is low. How is the grinding going to get low? It's not just that, people don't want to work no more. It's the fact that there's not going to be any jobs available. And what do people call their jobs? They call it the grind. So it says, according to Challenger's count, the firm estimates the full tally of AI-related job cuts is likely higher, since many companies haven't explicitly linked cuts to AI adoption and layoff announcements. So they're basically saying that the companies that even could have got the layoffs because of the AI, they're not specifying it is from that. Okay. So one of the articles is from the Wall Street Journal. Now I can't read the whole article because it's they want you to pay for a subscription. But I'm gonna show you. That's the thumbnail is, and I'm gonna show you again. And this is from today. This is February 12th. Today. See that? Today. I'm gonna read a little bit of this, and I have another link I'm gonna read. It's from CBS, because Wall Street Journal, they be wanting you to subscribe and shit, and they can eat a dick. So it says, decades after automation began taking and transforming manufacturing jobs, artificial intelligence is coming for the higher ups in the corporate office. Oh, the higher ups! You're gonna show that you're really not useful. They don't want to pay y'all. They don't want to pay people that higher money. They want to put everybody on one basic income. That's what the whole UBI is about. A universal basic income. So basically, you have to rely solely on the government for everything you need, even more than you do today. Like actually literally have to go to them. It says the list of white-collar layoffs is growing almost daily and include job cuts at Google, Duolingo, I don't know that, and UPS in recent weeks, while the total number of jobs directly lost to generative AI remains low. Some of these, yeah, they ain't gonna let me read it all. So the most recent article before that, from what I gather, that is gonna be that one. Okay, so it's gonna be this one. It's a different link, but this is CBS News. It says how the AI revolution is different. It threatens white collar workers. This is from January 24th. January 24th. So I'm gonna just read this and Lord willing to be edifying. I got a couple of scriptures, Ecclesiastes real quick. So it says the emergence of artificial intelligence, like, hold up, is that the first? All right. Like ChatGPT has aroused fears of these tools replacing people in a range of professions, from coders to truck drivers. Truck drivers? Although such concerns tend to ignore technology's potential to create jobs, new forms of AI do pose a risk to some workers. New research from Indeed suggests white-collar workers, the high rollers, the white-collar workers, the supervisors, the CEOs, all you motherfuckers at the top. So it says, surprisingly enough, knowledge workers are facing the highest level of exposure here, which is quite different with what we've seen with other revolutions. Whatever, Sinvenja Kudel, chief economist at Indeed Hiring Lab, a job search platform, told CBS Monday. With automation, often it was manual labor that was replaced. Unlike previous cycles of technical innovation, in-person, often low-wage jobs that rely heavily on humans being physically present are likely to be the most resilient to encroaching AI, she added. So only the manual labor. And who's the one that do the manual labor? Our people, Jake, for the most part. And those are low-paying jobs. The white collar jobs, the ones, the bosses, your CEOs, the high levels, okay? And those are the ones high at risk. They don't need you. This place is done. America is done. It says, driving car still currently takes a person or child care. We probably wouldn't give our kids over to the robots quite yet. Quite yet, nigga? What the fuck? They really trying. All these movies, all these Hollywood movies, they showed you what they want to do in the future. They show you how they want this digital world to be. But what didn't they consider though? They let her in. See, they didn't consider that the Lord said you wasn't going to get to your plans. Because it said when he goes to fill his belly, so when he goes, he thinks he's going to get to the apex of his plan. He's going to get to the plateau of his plan. But the Lord said, what? You cannot go past the border that he set for your rulership. Your rulership has an expiration date, boy. The everlasting kingdom is going to be YAHAWASHI's kingdom. BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI's kingdom on earth, over there, and presently where the whole shit is going down right now. And it says, what, quite yet. It says, she said, Goodell added that we'll see the destruction of some jobs, but also the creation of others along the way. The human element still carries a lot of weight in these jobs. You really can't do without it. So basically, you can't really have a fully digital world. But what they don't do is with this MOTB, they want everybody to get that because they want to play the Most High. So they want to be in control and they want to be able to monitor everything like the Most High. But with the thing about it, they can't monitor. You not a God. No one man right now presently has no complete control over the earth or the people in it. No Rothschild, no Rockefeller, none of these central banking families, none of them. And you all gotta do the will of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. You have no other. Remember, the Lord said, I work on the minds of the kings. You feel me? So it said, what jobs are at risk? Okay. It says, among the openings currently on Indeed, software and coding jobs are the most exposed to replacement by AI. And that's a job, and that's a field that a lot of people have went to school for over the last few years. I remember hearing people talk about coding and all that shit. It says software and coding jobs are the most exposed to replacement by AI. The firm found its analysts. Oh, that's a typo. It said that's because so-called generative AI was determined to be adept at performing 95% of the skills jobs require. It says in addition to software development, information technology, mathematics, information design, legal and accounting positions are also among the more exposed professions. By contrast, truck and taxi driver jobs are least exposed to AI, which could only adequately perform about 30% of the necessary skills, according to Indeed. Other jobs that are relatively insulated against AI include cleaning and sanitation, as well as beauty and wellness jobs, in part because they are least likely to be performed remotely. But think about this though: who the fuck are you going to be cleaning? What? These offices ain't going to need to get clean. Oh, you got a bunch of. They said the commercial real estate shit is fucked up right now. Commercial real estate, that's offices, medical facilities. Okay. So if you leave these jobs, all right, so you leave these white collar jobs. So the white collar jobs go, it's a chipping factor. It's gonna cut, you start at the top and it's gonna go down. Cause eventually you ain't gonna need nobody. Cause nobody, where the fuck is people gonna go? There ain't gonna be no more businesses, there ain't gonna be no more offices, there ain't gonna be no more, like, everything is digital. Okay? It says, another key takeaway according to Indeed, and Indeed is a popular platform for jobs. And it says the more suitable a job is to remote work, the higher its potential exposure is to generative AI-driven change. And what have people been doing now since the C-19? People have been working from home. They call it working from remote. And people love working remotely. Like, people want to keep working remotely, but these devils don't. It says a lot of in-person jobs. I'm not gonna read too much. I'll just read a little bit more. It says a lot of in-person jobs heavily rely on that human element. You might mix in parts of generative AI there, but at the end of the day, a nurse still needs to be present to stick the needle in the patient's arm to draw blood. With sales reps, a lot of in-person communication happens when talking to clients, Goodell said. To be sure, AI is unlikely ever to fully replace humans ever in areas where the technology excels, but it may supplant some workers whose jobs are rote and who don't employ AI to make them more productive. It could mean you as an employee can use these tools and focus on higher productivity level skills on the job. From the employer perspective, instead of hiring 15 copy editors, you might employ 5 because generative AI carries the load, Goodell said. Or of all the vacant positions on this platform, Indeed said that 20% are highly exposed to generative AI. Just over 45% are moderately exposed and 35% are minimally exposed, the firm found. Still, it is likely premature for workers in highly exposed occupations to overhaul their careers based solely on the potential threat of AI, according to Indeed. It's too early to switch to another job because we are all still in the beginning days of this technological advancement. So this new system, but what is Operation Warp Speed? Revelation 12 and 12, these devils know they have a short time. You don't have much time. You better get to it. Oh shit, that was the whole article. So it wasn't that long of an article. So yeah, that was CBS News. AI jobs, and the other one, which is more recent. This is actually the one I wanted to read, but Wall Street Journal, they so you can look that up for yourself, man. And we here, man. That's it. And these devils think that this shit's gonna go forever. But really, they're playing into their downfall. So let's get a couple scriptures. Well, we gotta get Ecclesiastes. So we're gonna go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12. I'm gonna start verse 1 and I'm gonna jump down. It says, remember now thy creator, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. But now the evil days are closer and closer, so you won't have much more time to repent. It says, but remember, that was said back then. When I first came into the truth, it wasn't like it is now. And that was 2009, 2010 roughly. It's 2024. And look how much has happened to this place as far as its downfall. I'm not talking about progression, I'm talking about its decline. Okay? And look at the last 4 years of this place's decline. It's over. So it says, I'm going to jump down to verse 3. It says, and the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. So the grinding is few. No, excuse me. They said the grinders cease. The grinders cease. So it's only going to be a matter of time to where a lot of jobs that don't that could be replaced by AI are going to be replaced. It's not going to be a warning. This is the warning. This is the warning they're saying. They're telling you. Verse 4, and it reads, and the keepers of the house shall tremble, and they trembling right now, man. All these higher, the white collar motherfuckers too. The white collars. Because think about that percentage. If that percentage is the white collar workers, where they gonna go? They're at the top. Not where you gonna go. You gonna go be a janitor somewhere? What you gonna do? You gonna go back to what are you gonna do? A nurse? You gonna be a nursing job? You know, people went to school for these codings and this software shit. And now these devils, look, you spend all that money, and now these devils about to give a whole fucking new system and replace people. Just like that, man. He don't give a fuck about his citizens. Look what he's doing. He's sending money all the way to the Middle East, but look at what's happening right here, man. You got homelessness. You got a bunch of fucked up individuals right here in America where that money could be going. But no, we're going to send it to the small hats. The ones that already got the fucking money. How's that fair? But you know what? Don't worry. Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is going to get everybody in due time that needs to get it. With our own people as well. Israelites as well. You got a lot of Israelites still down with this kingdom. And it says, verse 4 of Ecclesiastes chapter 12, and it says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Music is trash. They got to keep innovating these old motherfuckers. The new era of music is not it. It said the daughters of music should be brought low because now the music is trash. It's actually trash, no substance, and it's fresh. I'm not fresh in a good way. It's fresh like, you know, when the old school niggas said, you know, oh, she being fresh. It's over sexualized. It's fucking wicked, man. Because what? We're at the end. So now wickedness is gonna wax worse and worse. The cruel wrath, Revelation 12. Hey, let's get it. Revelation 12, chapter 12, verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you. And here's what he's doing right now. It says, having great wrath. That's what this is. He ain't gonna say, I'm a devil, I'm coming down with the great wrath. You just have to have the understanding. And only Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI can give you the understanding, or put you by someone that has the understanding to help you understand, just even a little bit. Because now we're at the time now to where it's like, yo, man, if you can't get with it, bro, I mean, the writing is on the wall, okay? Oh, and actually, let's jump up to verse 11, because this is where his hopeful elect, you know, which I hope to be a part of, this is where the elect come in, okay? Because it's going to be people that's going to get delivered out of here, out of America. You got a lot of most of the prophets in America. The truth spawned from Babylon, and then went to the four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So this Revelation chapter 12, verse 11, it says, matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to read verse 10, and it says, matter of fact, I'm going to read verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And you devils, that's what's about to happen to you. You about to be casted out. You about to be taken out of rulership. You about to be put into captivity under Yahawah. You about to be destroyed. You about to be at your end. And everybody knows it. And you devil just attacked those motherfuckers over there in Rafah, Egypt. And even America said they didn't want you to do that. Where's it going to end? The Lord said he'll have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Deuteronomy 25th chapter. Numbers the 24th chapter. Speaks on Amalek. The people that oppressed us when we came out of Egypt, that was them. The small hats. The ones that they want the whole world to cry for. Those are the people when we came out of Egypt in the time of Moses that gave us hell, man. And now we're supposed to feel sorry for them? Y'all got the wrong ones. So you're gonna be cast out, you're gonna lose everything. Verse 11, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. The Lamb is YAHAWASHI. So what? The trusting and the faith in Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Yahweh gave us YAHAWASHI to trust, to put our faith in him through him. Because YAHAWASHI was on the earth, but he was Yahweh's direct representative from the spirit world, aside from all the other angels and everything else. But YAHAWASHI, the importance of YAHAWASHI is he is the first thing that the Lord created. Like Yahweh, he is, and then boom, he created YAHAWASHI, the spirit, the first spirit. Because what did the Lord say? He's the first. It says they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, which is YAHAWASHI, and by the word of their testimony, which is this truth. And they loved not their lives unto the death. Man, we don't want to be here. A man that's truly in the believement in the faith of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI does not want to be here any longer, man. And they understand that we won't be here any longer. But we have to keep YAHAWASHI close. Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI close. Keep your prayer up. Keep everything in your mind to where it's revolved around Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Get addicted. Get addicted to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, please. It's only going to help us. We've been discontinued too long. It's time to get back. And to get back with Yahweh is through who? YAHAWASHI. That's why he's so important. And I'm reading verse 12 just for kicks. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's why Amalek and all these other Edomites, they all in a frenzy right now, man. Because if you look at it, what does Esau have to be mad about? You're the one causing all the trouble. Now, granted, yeah, that whole October 7th thing, but that could be some set up shit. But I'm talking about as far as who runs the world, who rules. When people think of the rulership of the earth present, they think of Esau. And they are right. Job 9:24. But what people don't understand is that he's about to not be ruling anymore. I can't tell you when. I can't tell you when exactly. But I know the signs that I see, the signs that other brothers see, the signs that we all should be paying attention to. It's pointing towards the end of this place. Okay? So, with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim, continue to preach the truth and all true sincerity. Shalom to everybody watching. Shalom on the com board. And we almost out of here. Look, hey man, now it's time to be glad. Matter of fact, one more scripture. I got to. Isaiah chapter 52. And I'm gonna read a few verses. So this is Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. And it says, awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy strength. What is our strength? First and foremost, the name of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Actually, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It says, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. Now that's the people. Because dance ain't holy right now over there. And this is the holy city, for henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. So why you think Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is written that land right now? Those people ain't gonna come back. They ain't gonna receive immortality, they gone. And those are people that's not even Amalek yet. Those are mad Ishmaelites. But you got Ishmael amongst Amalek. Because you have a lot of Muslims in that land too. That's actually Ishmael. Okay, but verse 2, and it reads, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. Take that off here. Spiritually, come out of her, my people. Spiritually first. Take off all the customs. Take off all the bullshit that pertains to being all tangled with this shit. Verse 3, it says, for thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. Now, but how are we going to be redeemed, though, if it's without money? YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI's blood. YAHAWASHI is that act he did. People don't like, yo, they beat him back. They beat the shit out of our Lord, man. And he did that for us. And it said he was marred more than any man. But after that, but after the beating, after the beating, he went on to immortality and ain't been back. And now he's waiting to come back to the earth. And that's where you come in, Esau, Edom, because he coming to the indignation of the ones of his curse. That mark, that pink mark, that one that you look like the way you look now. The only ones. Verse 4 says, for thus saith the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, my people went down aforetime into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Syrian oppressed them without cause. So we've been getting hell ever since. Captivity, Assyrians, Egypt, Rome. When the time that the so-called Native Americans came over here, they was in the time of the Assyrians. A little bit after King Solomon. Egypt, we was Moses, time of Moses, so on and so forth. No, like we've been in slavery ever since. So it says, verse 5, it says, now therefore, what have I here, saith the Lord, that my people is taken away for naught? That they that rule over them make them to howl, saith the Lord, and my name continually every day is blaspheming, and that's not going to be happening too much longer. Even to you got ones that actually blaspheme the actual name. Like the guy that went around at Thanksgiving, Christmas time. I don't want to repeat what he said, but y'all know he was real fat. Verse 6, and it says, Isaiah chapter 52, verse 6, says, therefore my people shall know my name, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Now the name came back to the earth. Now when the name came back to the earth, that's when Esau's countdown really started. And then after all the C-19 and all the shit with the small heads, the countdown started going crazy. And now it's just war, time of war. It's war now. And America is heavily involved. Therefore my people shall know my name, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that doth speak. Behold, it is I. And that's what Yahawashi is going to come. He's going to speak. He represents Yahawah. But Yahawashi is coming to the earth. Yahawah created Yahawashi for the earth. But really, Yahawashi is everything that Yahawah embodies. Well, everything Yahawah is, he put in Yahawashi. And I can't stress that enough. So basically, when the Lord said, if you see me, you see my Father in heaven, because he didn't express image. The book of Colossians tells you that. A lot of scriptures tell you that. He made Yahawashi in his express image, which means he's basically his twin. Now, and I'm going to jump down to verse 13, and I'm going to read the last three verses, and I'm going to really finish it off. So this is Isaiah chapter 52, verse 13. It says, behold, my servant shall deal prudently. He shall be exalted and extolled and be very high. And that's Yahawashi, because no one else could fit that bill. No one else could fit that description. And it says, as many were astonished at thee, his visage was so marred more than any man, and his form more than the sons of men. And this before it happened. The book of Isaiah is way before what happened with Yahawashi. But what did Yahawashi say? I come in the volume of the book. The Psalms and the prophets were concerning me. Okay? Verse 15, and end it all. It says, so shall he sprinkle many nations. Now what are you going to sprinkle them with? Judgment. Judgment. Judgment for you heathens. Round about. Sons of men. So he shall sprinkle many nations. The king shall shut their mouths at him. For that which had not been told them shall they see, and that which they had not heard shall they consider. And that's what's about to go down. You can have your Super Bowls, you can have your All-Star weekends, you can have your Valentine's, you can have all that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, every day that goes past and you celebrate the rudiments of men, the traditions of this place, it's just still getting closer and closer to the destruction of this place in the meantime. Because the Lord said what? They think the house shall continue forever. So they're going to still be running business as usual. But the Lord's going to be throwing monkey wrenches in their shit every day. Every day, monkey wrench here, boom, boom, judgment here, boom, boom, hiccup here, boom, boom. And that's it. So with that, I'm going to just say shalom.